sexy motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
Sex Master Peaches? What? Info.biz?
Big peaches, nut
Gravy
cupcakes.
Nipsto.
Peaches and cream.
Gravy Nipsto.biz? Gravy Nipsto.biz.
Come on, guys, we gotta hurry.
Dear 36-year-old AJ, however hard you're still finding sleep, remember which side of doing good and doing well you landed on and why. Dwell on the fine details, but don't get hung up on your hang-ups. Find the beauty in small moments. Remember the grace that you know more people who've beaten cancer than have succumbed. Hope you're a lucky charm.
Yeah.
I'm sure by now you've quit smoking. Maybe you're married and did it for the kids. I hope the boy has Strummer in his name, so every time you look at your legacy, you remember where a lost teenage you found meaning in a proper snarl. If you must complain, do that shit quietly. Tell the truth even when it hurts. Don't be a bullying curmudgeon, least of all to yourself. There are later years waiting for all that noise. Treat every day with due reverence. It's a fucking miracle you're alive now. Act like it. Watch more sunsets, more sunrises. Watch fewer documentaries. Read less history. The value in knowing the truth is outweighed by the cost of constant subjugation to human tragedy. Remember what you've learned until now. Turn to new pursuits that haven't risen from a desire to prove your grandfather wrong. Start playing guitar again. Learn the piano. Study the engineering behind the give of skyscrapers and gale force winds and apply it to your friendships. Write for at least an hour each day. Finish that screenplay from your college class and put it into a play starring the neighborhood kids. Self-publish novellas in your garage. Build shit constantly. You broke enough things when you were young. Stop playing fantasy basketball. You didn't know what you were doing the morning I wrote this, and I'm sure you still don't understand it as you're reading this. Think back on all the times you hated and then walk through every door heart first. Do not let your brain betray anything your heart knows. Call your old friends more. Remember where you are, who got you there, where you've been. Remember always, you've done good if not well, and then sleep well, but not too long. You've a sunrise to watch and far more decades to conquer.
That was AJ. He2 co-hosts on Saturday Talk Shows. Saturday's gonna be awesome. It's free art. But you. Okay, judges. Okay. Let's see. We have an 8.3, a 9.3, a 9.3, a 9.8, and a motherfucking 10. For Slam Master Peaches.
That's a 28.4.
28.4 for Peaches. Clap for the poet. Because you're going to keep clapping for our next poet, Jessica.
Is it just me? I have a feeling that it cannot be. I cannot be the only one that still fantasizes we're still together, reliving the memories, just locking them in forever. When your phone rings, do you wish it was my name on the caller ID? Is this normal, or is it just me? Is it wrong to force a situation to be right? Is it strange to sleep with your t-shirt at night, printing out emails just to keep them in my purse to read, because when I need that fix, those words are my need. Took down every picture as an attempt to erase the pain, but it's impossible because the memories are embedded in my brain. Is it your secret, deepest wish that people will bring up my name? Is it just me, or do you feel the same? Do you wear things that I bought you in hopes that my essence will soak right through? Is there a constant urgency to check your mail? Are you lonelier than a man in jail? At 3 a.m., do you check your phone just in case? Do you hate yourself for the messages that you have erased? Do you check to see if I'm online for a temporary ease? When you dream of me and then you wake up, does it feel like a tease? Does the thought of me moving on burn out your flame? Is it just me, or is there a chance maybe you feel the same? Do you wish a catastrophic event would bring us back to reunite? Have I at all been an inspiration for you to write? If I get engaged, would it tear you to shreds? Would the wedding date be the day that you always dread? Just to make it work, are you willing to take all the fall and all the blame? Is it just me, or do you feel the same? Does it turn your stomach inside out that you can't even grieve or shout? Do you wish your brakes would fail, or fantasize about slipping off a steep trail? Does your only way out seem like death? The addiction is worse than heroin or meth? And you know the only way to come off those addictions is to actually start taking them. But how do we do this without feeling condemned? Is it normal to envy people that are in a coma, or to buy your cologne just to inhale your aroma? When you think of repercussions, do you feel shame? Is it just me, or maybe do you feel the same? Do you obsessively look for any sign of my existence? Does it hurt you that I've put up a wall of resistance? Does it bother you that I walk away scot-free while you wallow and weep in misery? Do you avoid pop rock, squeeze pops, lollipops, butterflies, poetry, Echo, BB, Mariah Carey, stilettos, just to avoid this heartache game? Is it me, or do you feel the same?
Thank you, Jessica. More females on the mic. Me and AJ were like bitching about that this week on Facebook.
Yeah.
Look at more girls on the mic.
It's a sausage party.
It's a sausage fest.
We want an extra denotion.
We want some more sushi up in this one. Okay. Judges. We have a 7.5, a 7.6, an 8.0, an 8.0, and an 8.7 for Jessica. Clap for the poet. 23.6 for Jessica. Clap for the poet, please. You guys are going to keep clapping for your next poet, Abraham.
Grizzly.
I am astronomical, with astronomy charismatic, with chemistry miraculous, with mathematics and phenomenal, with physics my mind is sharper than any knife in the kitchen of any master chef, and I am such an idiot, because in everything that involves people, I can fake myself well enough, but I hide who I am way too much. I protect myself from my relationships getting too real. I work too much, study too much, so that I can prevent myself from getting too emotionally invested in just about everyone. Like when my best friends ask if I want to hang out, I always say no. I have a chemistry project to work on, physics study group to go to, math homework to work on, a client to go see, a YouTube video to make, and a blog entry to write. And when I have the opportunity to forge new relationships, I ignore them.
Oh.
I ignore them to prevent the wasted sweat of the forge and the pain of it getting broken. And when I have finally evaluated why this is so, I have come to a surprising conclusion, one that I hate to admit just as much as I hate to accept. The first person I ever felt I could trust, the first person I felt I could love, the first person who taught me that yes, it is in fact okay for me to use my brain in an analytical fashion as a nerd does. The first person who taught me through immersion just exactly how complex human interaction can be was taken from this world well before her time, was taken from me well before I had the capacity to heal from it in any healthy fashion. And in me rewiring my brain to forget her, They've also rewired my brain to never get nearly as close to anybody as I was to her. And now I don't have the love nor the compassion that I need to survive this world. And I wonder why I feel so depressed at times, even as everything else is going so well. And now I'm kicking myself in the ass for allowing myself to forget her, for allowing her to be the excuse that I use to distance myself from those people I surround myself with, for not doing the things that I should have done by now, the things that I need to do for my own sanity, the things that I don't do for my own protection. So yes, I am a genius, but that doesn't stop me from being a fucking idiot.
Oh.